avant de penser à rien. Pas penser du tout. Rien, c'est déjà beaucoup. On se souvient de rien. Et puis on oublie tout. Rien sería mieux, rien sería mieux, tout.
Hemos venido a las Noches del Botánico en Madrid al encuentro con Jane Birkin, musa inspiradora del cancionero de Gainsbourg. Acompañada de la Orquesta Sinfónica de la Comunidad de Madrid de Mujeres, vamos a hablar con ella.
Cette chanson, les feuilles mortes,
te rappelle à mon souvenir.
Serge wrote songs for me when I was 20.
Yeah.
And he went on writing songs until he died. And he didn't let go of me when I left him and say, no more songs for you. To the contrary, he gave me songs to sing that were his particular pain. So Baby Alone in Babylone, Les Dessous Chic, Feel le Bonheur, all these things that have become practically hymns in France. He gave me to sing as if I was his feminine side or his private side, and he went on burning 500 franc notes and being a scoundrel, which is what he needed too.
oh di du di du di du da, oh di du di du da.
En esa misma mesa tenemos a un director de cine, a un compositor de canciones, a una de esas figuras que aparecen en las revistas del corazón de todo el mundo con cierta frecuencia. Es Serge Gainsbourg. Buenas noches. Bonsoir. Bonsoir.
And he gave me the sad side to sing. So it's weird because I sing Lost Song in front of you tonight, and it's all about him.
Lost song, à la longue, les mots semblent superflus entre le flux.
We wanted to ask, if you offer the legacy of Gainsbourg in order to keep it current?
It didn't happen that way. I was saying his words without the music, and I went to Canada, and I was explaining that to a journalist friend of mine that usually Serge uses classical music for Jane B, for Lost Song, for Bamboo, for Bardot. So she said to me, why don't you do it with classical music? And I said, well, I didn't think my voice would be strong enough. And she said, well, think about it, because I could give you the Philharmonic of Montreal and the big festival there, which is the Francopholies.
Babylone noyée.
So I asked Philippe Le Richaume, my director artistique and Serge's, to choose the songs. I put in a few that were important for me, and we did it. It was supposed to be for 2 times in Montreal, and it was such a success that we went to Hong Kong, through the entire world for the last 2 years.
Y estamos con algunas de las componentes de la Orquesta Sinfónica de Mujeres de la Comunidad de Madrid. ¿Cómo es la experiencia de acompañar a una artista de tal altura?
Pues la verdad es que es sorprendente, porque es una persona súper humilde y que desde el mismo momento de los ensayos se ha mostrado muy agradable con todos los músicos, y eso es algo de agradecer.
Sí que tengo que decir de Jane Birkin que aun a pesar de que lleva muchos años en esto, parece la más joven de todas nosotras, y es una artista muy humilde, que creo que es lo que hay que ser a medida que se avanza, porque tenemos que seguir aprendiendo.
What would you say to the 1970 Jane Birkin?
It's so far away that I can't even remember what it was like. Thank goodness I wrote a diary, because I wouldn't have been able to remember what it was like. Of being so terribly insecure and so fearful when John Barry left to go to America. And maybe if there's a moral in all that, is that sometimes when things seem to you to be the end of the world, I had my baby Kate, and he goes off with my best friend. I thought, oh no, and I was 19, 20. And I thought that was the end. But because he did that, I had to find a job. I went to Paris and I met Serge Gainsbourg, which changed my entire life. So I thank John Barry for going to America. I thank him, because if not, I'd be running his bath right now and cooking his turtle soup and being a housewife, which is what I was cut out to be. Sometimes the road is really, it's the road you were set out. You thought it was going to be like that. And then your car breaks down and you get picked up by a pickup van that takes you on another route that was far more interesting than the first banal route.
For sure.
So maybe there's a comfort to people when they think that life's so sad and that they really can't think what's going to happen. Maybe something will happen that wouldn't have happened if not. And take it.
Jane, it's a pleasure for us that you came for our call, and we would love to thank you for existing. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Bless you.
Thank you.
Muchas gracias.
Je te figure les